What's up, guys? It's Corey, and we're back with some more Diablo 3 Hardcore on my Crusader. Today we're going to hopefully make it a lot of the rest of the way through Act 5. Act 5 is a little bit longer, I think, than some of the previous chapters, or acts. I keep saying chapters, I don't even know why. But I'm pretty sure we can make it through this in just a couple of episodes. I'm not entirely sure, though. It's been a little while since I've done this particular act, and I've only ever done it once. But I know we're already a fair way in. Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure I had to cut there for a little bit to take a phone call. Someone called me, which I wasn't expecting. It's like 1:45 in the morning. But I was just playing a game with some friends, and their internet ended up taking a shit, so that got interrupted prematurely. So I decided to do a little bit of recording. And I wanted to play this because we are getting pretty close to finishing. And I just want to be able to, like, check it off the list, basically. So I don't know how long, if we're going to be able to get to the boss or not. I think we might be able to. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to him, but he's kind of an asshole. He should be really easy to kill. I just got to get there. And it might take a little while. I can chew through these enemies pretty quickly, but we've got a lot of ground to cover. Ooh. Okay, let's go take out these guys. I don't know where the entrance or the entrance to the next area is. The Tower of Corlan. Corlan? I don't even know how to pronounce that exactly. Ooh, another maiden. Now getting the bonus, I don't really have to. It's a bonus, but I would like to. It gives us some extra loot because they all drop some fairly, like, they have a decent drop rate. And they're gonna give me bonus gold and XP, I believe, when I complete the quest, if I do get the bonus, which I would like. I don't really feel like I need the gold all that much, but I do want the XP, because I do need to get this character to level 70 at some point, for the level 70 hardcore trophy. I don't know what that's called exactly, but I want to get it. And we're level 41 right now, so we're well over halfway there. So I really want to get it with this character if I can. Ooh, level 42. Fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling a little out of it right now. I don't know what's going on. I know I wanted to record, but I guess I didn't have any particular plans on what I wanted to talk about. Earlier, I recorded an episode, and I was kind of just bitching about my car, and I don't really want to do a ton of stuff like that. That's not particularly interesting for people to listen to. I guess it is about me, and maybe if people do get to know me, that might be interesting to them, but maybe not. I don't know. I've listened to all kinds of people on the internet talk about all kinds of things, some of which weren't even particularly interesting, at least not on face value, but like getting to know people and talking to them and or just listening to them talk. I do think there is some value in that, and I want to try and use stuff from my life, stuff that happens day to day, as well, I guess potential content. And a lot of what happens in my life is video games, so that's where this comes in. But then all the stuff around it, around games, I can potentially work in as well. I don't know. I've been doing this for a little while now, a little over a month. I'm getting more comfortable with it, but still, coming up with stuff to talk about is difficult. Let's just skip this. I don't particularly care for the story. You guys know that already. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do after this, honestly. I've been trying to come up with other things that I want to do. I've got some options. I've got lots of options, actually. Um, but I just haven't made a decision. When you've got so many options, when you've got as many options, I guess, as I do for games that I could potentially play, um, it's almost like that many choices is almost uh, a barrier. It makes it harder to make a decision because you've got so many options to choose from. It's sort of like it adds more potential, more possibilities to the of what I could potentially be doing. Obviously, I've got more possibilities. I've got more games than a lot of people. Which isn't particularly a good thing in some cases. In my case, it's probably not. If I can make them into something, that would be cool. If I don't, then I don't. Like, I've been playing through Fallout 3 in my free time. I kind of wanted to do a Let's Play of that because I really like that game. But I tried filming an episode or two, and I just didn't think it worked out very well. Primarily the first episode. Going through the the vault is a little tedious to watch at first. It can be engaging to play, but it's not particularly interesting to watch, I don't think. So I decided not to do that one. Well, anyway, let's talk to Malthael, see what he wants. Alright, so now we use Town Portal to go back to the Survivors Enclave. What's my inventory look like? It's okay, but we can improve that. Alright, so now we go talk to Tyrael, and he'll tell us what to do next. Alright, so now we have to talk to the Enchanter lady, I believe. Okay, we need to find the entrance, the Tomb of Rakkus in the overgrown ruins. Alright. Yeah, whatever, just follow along. Yeah, obviously my character is a little pissed off at Adria. I don't really see, like, I don't know. Obviously the characters are supposed to care about each other. That's how the story is supposed to go. But I don't think Aaliyah was a particularly good character, so she got betrayed, and I guess I got betrayed, but who really gives a fuck? I mean, Diablo ate shit, and it was okay. I was okay with that.
This is the entrance to the tomb. Someone's collapsed. It looks like... What was that?
Alright, so now we're gonna have to find another entrance. After we kill these little gremlin things, or goblins, or whatever the fuck they are. I know it says their name above their health bar, but it still doesn't really explain what they are. And you can't see them very closely. Unfortunately, I can't zoom the camera in, which is unfortunate. I don't think you can do that in the PC version either, though. So that's not like that's a problem with the console version specifically. Alright, now we go through this door and make our way into this marsh.
You and I will have words very soon, Adrian.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Right.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to
So I believe we need to find...
that is the
Well, there's a whole... I think there's a number of doors that it could potentially be.
anything else.
But it'll tell us which one it is when we actually get there, because they're marked with symbols, I think.
Mine, and she laughed.
And I guess we're able to tell which one it is by the symbol. I don't really know. I wasn't paying much attention the first time I did this either.
Life trying to...
Maybe that's why I care so little about the story, is that I'm just not paying attention.
But he cared more
But I haven't heard anyone be particularly fond of it, so
than his living daughter.
I don't really think I'm missing out on all that much. I enjoy playing the game, and I think that's enough. Oh, okay, that's a dead end. Oh fuck, more enemies. So I don't know how long it's going to be going on, but I think right now, at least this weekend and maybe longer, there's like 100% increased XP and increased gold find, I think. Some kind of event going on. They did one maybe a week or two ago, maybe longer, I forget exactly. It might have been like a month ago, but I don't remember exactly. But they did one where you would get like treasure goblins would always spawn in pairs, so that they'd always be like two right next to each other. They wouldn't spawn individually. So you'd get like just double treasure goblins all the time, which is really sweet actually.
I see a burning witch.
Unless you're under geared for the difficulty you're in, and then they have a fair amount of health, and killing them can be kind of a pain in the ass if you're under geared.
Consuming
Obviously they're not attacking you, but they're running away and they have a fair amount of health, so they can be kind of tough if you don't do enough damage. Ooh, that was a lot of gold. How much gold do we... 109,000. That's not too bad. We can use that to work on our inventory, our stash a little more.
Nothing happens when I approach.
Let me...
my father burned. He screamed as the flames consumed him.
There are 4 entrances.
Okay, wind passage eliminated. So I guess we're trying to find these things to eliminate which passage it could be. I guess? I don't really know. I still don't think it makes all that much sense. Oh, we've got... Oh, fuck. I really hate those things. Wave also eliminated. Okay. So we've got fire and leaf or grass or whatever. I don't know what that is exactly. Okay. Oh, more fucking buggets. What is this? Ooh. Okay, this isn't too bad. Let's see if we've got any powerful enemies in here. I would like to get some loot. So far no big enemies, but there are just a ton of little guys. That shield is pretty bad. I'm not gonna bother with that, honestly. Nothing particularly good. It'll all just be vendor trash, basically. But that's okay, I guess. We got some experience. Could be a lot worse. Okay, we've got another door down here. What is this? Winding Cave.
Needed to disappear when there was a sickness that none of the healers could cure. Who was it they pleaded with when they needed me?
I have no idea what this is.
Then the daylight disappeared, as it always does.
Nothing down there. Okay. Sometimes things spawn if you walk down in there. They'll like, yeah, I don't know. It's like they'll drop down from the ceiling or they'll come up from someplace. I was thinking that might be a case there as well. Although I don't really come in these areas all that often. They don't seem to spawn very regularly in rifts, and I don't really come in this area for bounties either. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I would have figured I've done something like close to 300 bounties now. I would have figured I'd do a little more of this, because I haven't done any of these, and I know I've done Chapter 5 stuff, or Act 5. I keep saying Chapter, I don't even know why. I've done a bunch of Act 5 ones, because I just do the bonus ones, and I've gotten Act 5 a number of times as a bonus. It seems like Act 5 and 2 are the most common for bonus blood shards. Although maybe that's just me, I don't know. I don't know if they're randomized from person to person or if it's like a set rotation. I don't know how that's determined. I'm sure I could find that information online someplace, but I don't really think it matters all that much. I know there are some legendaries and unique items that only come from specific acts, from specific bosses, but like the Skeleton King, drops Leoric's crown. That might be the only way to get that. Although, well, no, wait. You might be able to get it from Act 1 Herodric caches. Those bonus items you get by completing all 5 bounties in the act. You might be able to get them out of that too. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. That was just a big-ass loop. I don't get it, but okay. No worries. Got some experience, covered some ground. No worries. I mentioned a while ago that I was going to be getting a PlayStation TV. Unfortunately, that has kind of been put on hold for a little while. I was planning on getting it. It was originally supposed to be a couple of days ago, but I ended up canceling my order. I was just gonna get it through Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so I get most everything that I reasonably can from them, because I get free shipping, free 2-day shipping, pretty good deals on most everything that I buy. So that's why I go with them so often. But I think we need to go down. Actually, let's go in here first. Why not? We got a whole bunch of these like maggot things. I think there might be yeah, there we go. Holy shit. Where the fuck is it going? That's okay, let's come in here. Grab this shit. Nothing particularly good in here. Well, let's do that, actually. My damage went down a tiny bit, but I have significantly increased defense. And I feel like my damage is already pretty good. So, I think we're okay with that. That's a decent trade-off, I think. And I think right before we went in here, we got the direction for where we're supposed to go. I think we eliminated all of the fakes. Yes. Okay. So we need to head south, I think, to get to that arrow. But I definitely I ended up definitely I don't even know what I'm trying to say now. I ended up canceling that order. I kind of felt I needed to, and now that I've had those problems with my car, I'm really glad I did. That was $100 I didn't need to spend on that. I still want to get it eventually. I have been kind of putting off putting a bunch of time into Freedom Wars, hoping that I can get that PlayStation TV fairly soon. But I have no idea if that's going to be a reality or not. I want it to be, because I would really, really love to cover that game and some other Vita stuff that I really like to play. I've been wanting to do a playthrough of Persona 4, but I would prefer to do Persona 4 Golden. I know there are some people that don't like some of the new voice actors. I think Teddy in both versions is good. But I absolutely think that Erin Fitzgerald, who does Chie's voice in Persona 4 Golden, she was the second voice actress for that character. She wasn't in the original. I think she is absolutely a better pick for that character. That she does that character so well. It's just incredible. There have been some other games where I don't think she's fit the character as well. Particularly Bravely Default. I really like her, but I just don't think she was as good a fit for Agnes as she was for Chie. It just didn't work as well, I don't think. Which is unfortunate. I think she still did a pretty good job, but it wasn't as good, I don't think. Or maybe that's just me being biased against Bravely Default. Even though, like, for the first 40 or 50 hours, I fucking loved that game. It was fantastic. But it shit the bed after a while. And that was really unfortunate. I was having such a good time with that game, and then, like, I don't even want to get into it. I'm pretty sure I've gotten into it before, and I don't want to. I don't know why the decisions that were made for that game to be the way it is were made. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know there's a sequel. I hope it's better. I think that's all I can say. Because that game had so much potential and so much going for it at first. I would love to see that actually fulfilled in a better game, and in a game that maintains its quality for the entire duration. Because, I mean, Bravely Default was good for quite a while, but it just didn't maintain that level of quality. And I think that team can potentially do that because they did so well with the beginning of that game, with the first half of that game, that they could potentially make something good all the way through if different decisions are made. And I hope that they will. Maybe it was just a money issue. I don't even know. Because I know Square Enix was surprised that it sold as well as it did. So maybe they'll get a bigger budget this time, and maybe that'll help fix that problem. I don't know what caused the problem that game had, but it had to be something bad. There's no way a game ends up with those decisions made under good circumstances. I don't think that happens. I don't even know. I've completely lost my train of thought. I have no idea why I'm talking about Bravely Default. Oh, I was talking about Aaron Fitzgerald. That's right. And yeah, okay, I remember now. Okay, inspect the cursed chest. Activate the first switch. Okay, we activate the switch. Bunch of stuff spawns. Kill it. Move on to the next switch. Third switch. I don't know why switches spawn monsters. Fuck, a bow. Well, that's unfortunate. I got a legendary bow, which isn't going to do me any good. I suppose I can just break it down and get crafting materials out of it. That's probably for the best, honestly. Chest, what is this? Just golden shit. Golden shit. Fuck, we went way in the wrong direction. But yeah, I want to get a PlayStation TV because I want to do some Vita games. I want to do Persona 4 Golden. I want to do Freedom Wars. I would like to do Tokiden Extreme if that ever comes out in the West. If God Eater Burst ever comes out, or God Eater 2 Burst ever comes out in the West, I really want to do that. I have played some of that game in Japanese. I imported it for my Vita. That being said, I can't play that on PlayStation TV because PlayStation TV is region locked, which is just baffling. I don't understand how that happened either. Because the Vita isn't region locked. I can play it on my Vita, but I can't play it on PlayStation TV. Even though I have a physical cartridge, I can put it in the thing. It just won't play it. I don't know what's going on with that. But I want to do. If I would think about getting into getting a copy of Phantasy Star Online 2 for Vita. I could probably get it the PC version running, and I could probably get the English patch to help make a lot of it into English, and I could do all that shit. I don't know if I really want to. There was a thing that came out somewhat recently that says that they're still intending on releasing it in the West, and this happened like a month or two ago, where they still said this, or maybe it wasn't even that long. Maybe it was because of the Valkyria Chronicles release on PC that someone was talking to Sega, and they mentioned that, and they said that it was still a plan, that they hadn't forgotten about it. So I guess maybe a plan is speaking is overestimating what that is, but it hasn't been forgotten. Which is a miracle, I think. I don't understand how it's gone this far, how it's gone this long without coming out. Jeff Gerstmann from Giant Bomb said that if it comes out now, it's probably a bad idea. It's been so long. The audience for that game has probably already started playing it in Japanese. Because they've been waiting so long, they have just potentially ruined, their Western audience. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. It's unfortunate. I want it in English. I want it so that I can understand the website that I'm putting information into. I don't know. That's such a baffling thing. I know they haven't been bringing out other games, like Yakuza hasn't been coming out. Some of the later Valkyria Chronicles either didn't come out or came out on PSP only or something. I don't know. I know there've been other games like that from them and other developers that haven't come out here, even though there was a potential audience. So they're not the only ones doing it. It just seems like it's been so long since they said it was coming, and essentially nothing has happened. It just seems like a mistake now. They should just not do it, I think. And that's really unfortunate because I want to play it. I mean, I did play a little bit of it in Japanese, enough to know that I want to play it in English when I can understand it. They just confuse the hell out of me. Find the entrance to the Great Hall. This is actually taking a really long time. I don't know if we're going to make it there or not, guys. I don't know. This might have to go into the next episode, honestly. You know, earlier in this episode, I mentioned that I didn't know what to talk about, and then I rambled for like 20 minutes about other games and voice actors and Sega, and for someone that doesn't know what to talk about, I sure as hell find a lot of random bullshit to ramble about. Which is confusing even to me at times. Most of the time I'm not much for small talk. Unless it's about specific things. But the specific things that I would just idly chat to someone about are a lot of the things that I talk about in my videos. Like I said before, earlier in this video, a lot of my life is about video games. This is the hobby, the pastime that I've had since I was like 3. I grew up playing games, which I'm totally happy with. I know my mom probably isn't, but I mean, I don't know what she would be happy with unless I was like a fucking rocket scientist. I think anything else she'd probably be a little disappointed, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I talk a lot about games, other games, even games I'm not playing. And I talk about this one when it makes sense to. But I'm just holding a lot of X and blowing up a lot of things. And getting a lot of gold I don't need, I guess. I kind of like this game though for that, because it's just mindless enough that I don't feel like I need to focus a ton, and I can use more of my attention to just fucking ramble incessantly about stupid shit. And I kind of like that. It's a lot easier to talk while playing this than it is to talk while playing Dark Souls. Especially in boss fights in Dark Souls. Holy shit. Trying to talk during the boss fight with the Ruined Sentinels was a nightmare. I couldn't do it. I had to just shut up and try to play. Because I was dying a lot. And then a lot more. Yeah, bad shit happened. But this is so much more laid back that it's just a nice game to chill out in. I really like it actually. I think we're gonna have to call it. We're almost at 40 minutes at this point. We're gonna teleport back. I'll take care of my inventory and a few things between videos, as I normally try to do, but have failed several times, which have been caught on video. So guys, if you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, for whatever reason. If you didn't, let me know why. Comment on the video, send me a message on my YouTube channel, which you can do private or public or whatever. Or you can tweet me. My Twitter account is linked on my YouTube page, so you can find me easily and complain about how bad I am on Twitter. So guys, thanks for watching. We will continue this next time.